FlavCity family, what is up? It is Art and I in the kitchen about to do a Trader Joe's haul. What's new, what's exciting, what's healthy at Trader Joe's, and there is some really exciting stuff. And the funny thing is, I haven't been to Trader Joe's literally in 2 months because I don't know about where you live, but every time I drive by or walk by Trader Joe's, there's a line around the block that Trader Joe's fanatics love going there and they're willing to wait. I'm not, but I went this morning and there was no line, so I picked up a bunch of really cool stuff. Some stuff I saw in store, some I saw on Instagram, and I'm very, very stoked. We're also going to do a special shout out to the pumpkin-themed items at Trader Joe's and go through all that good stuff. Before we get rocking and rolling, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share. All those things are great. There's also a bell icon below the video. Enable notifications so you get a push when we go live with a video like this or our 3 live stream cooking demos every single week. And I want you to also check out thrivemarket.com using my promo link in the description box. Thrive Market is great because they have a ton more stuff than Trader Joe's, including like organic, non-GMO, paleo, keto. All your favorite goodies are cheaper than the grocery store. On average, you save about $32 per order, and they have a price scanner on their app. You can scan anything in a grocery store. It'll tell you if it's cheaper on Thrive Market. The box comes to your door, and all my fans get a free gift up to a $24 value. One of those free gifts is a box of Chomps grass-fed sticks when you use my link down below. I love Thrive Market. Check them out, my friends. Okay, so in front of me is a slew of great products. Where to start first? I know because I'm really excited for this. This is the Trader Joe's Keto Hearts of Palm Pasta. Trader Joe's is getting into the copycat game because they literally copied my favorite natural heaven keto pasta I'll tell you about in a minute. But this is really cool. Check this out. They swapped out starchy, carby pasta with Hearts of Palm pasta. This is linguine shape. Why is this so good? Because there's one ingredient there, Hearts of Palm. It's not packed with anything else like citric acid. Some of these competitors have citric acid and that throws off the flavor. And number one, it's 2 net carbs per serving, but it's 2 grams of fiber per serving. And fiber-rich foods are called prebiotics. What do prebiotics do? They feed your gut bacteria. This is great. It's tasty. I like it, but I love Natural Heaven a little more. The texture is just a little better in my opinion. I believe they're in some Whole Foods now. They're also online, and they also make Natural Heaven lasagna sheets. So if you want to make keto lasagna, which is great, but if you're a Trader Joe's fan, grab that. They're so popular that at the one over in Chicago on Diversey, they were completely sold out. So I quickly called Art on his way over, said, hey, stop at any Trader Joe's possible. And luckily he picked it up, but they only had 3 boxes at the Trader Joe's he went to. So this is certainly Bobby approved and keto and paleo. Next up, where should we go? Copycat, right? Copycat Cauliflower Thins. These are great, but they're a direct knockoff of one of my favorite ones, the Outer Aisle Cauliflower Thins. So this is a great replacement to starchy, carby bread to make sandwiches. So what is this? It's actually a very, very cool product, and they knocked it off very well. It's Cauliflower Thins, and what I love about it is that it's very low dairy. So check out the ingredients. It's real shredded cauliflower. Remember, cauliflower doesn't have to be organic. It's a clean 15. It's liquid whole eggs. The only cheese they're using is Parmesan, and I'll tell you why that's really nice. And a little bit of deactivated yeast. But once again, 1 net carb per thin and 2 grams of fiber per serving. Another prebiotic food that feeds your gut bacteria. This is fantastic. If you look at the ingredients on the Outer Aisle one, the one they clearly copied, it's basically the same, but these guys use whole eggs and they use liquid eggs, which are a little inferior, but still not bad. I think it's $1 cheaper for this. I do technically prefer these, but these are great too. Just bake them in the oven at 425 for about 5-6 minutes until they get crispy. And the reason why I call these low dairy is because Parmesan cheese is an aged cheese. Any aged cheeses have all of the lactose removed during the aging process because the bacteria go hum, 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 and they eat the lactose. So it still has casein. If you're casein allergic or intolerant, you can't have it. But if you're allergic to the lactose, you can have these, and they're fantastic. Art and I have turkey sandwiches all the time made out of these. Another cool thing, I saw this on Instagram. I almost went bonkers, It's cold and flu season now, right? My FlavCity Immune Tea is coming to market literally in 7 days. If it's not out yet, or if it is, I'll put the link down below. It's my anti-inflammatory immune boosting tea powder, very high quality. But this, my friends, is Acerola puree. Acerola, we talked about in the vitamin C video a few weeks ago, is a South American, usually Brazilian, what up Sergio in Brasilia, fruit. It's like a cherry. It is packed with vitamin C, so much more than anything you could get from from oranges. So this is organic Acerola puree. Sometimes these purees like acai or Acerola will have added sugar. What does that say right there, my friends? Nada. Just organic Acerola puree. What the most important nutrient is for this is one packet has 1,180% of your daily intake of vitamin C. In my opinion, you can't get too much vitamin C. If you wanted to have a packet, that's fine. Toss it in your blender with some water, some almond milk, whatever. Toss it in your smoothie. This is how you stay healthy in the winter. Vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc-rich foods. Watch that video that dropped 3 weeks ago. I'll leave an end card or a card right here. It's very, very important to eat those foods. Acerola, the only place I've ever seen it is the Brazilian store. Sometimes I go to the Brazilian store and I buy these Acerola packets. But now the fact that Trader Joe's has them, that's amazing. And they also have, check it out, Art, Acerola juice shots. It's nothing but Acerola. It's 100% Acerola juice, and it has the same amount. It's got 1,100% of your daily recommended value of vitamin C. Awesome stuff. Very, very cool. What else is new? This is new. Roasted cauliflower, pre-cooked and vac sealed. Why is this nice? Because sometimes we want a lazy, easy side dish, and they don't compromise ingredients. It's cauliflower florets, olive oil, which is nice, salt and pepper, and see, it's vac sealed here. So this is the ultimate keto paleo side dish. If you want to be a little fancy and maybe make a keto mash, warm this up a little bit in the oven, whatever. Warm some cream or some almond milk, and then puree it together with salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of garlic powder. You'd have the best keto mash. We have a 5-ingredient keto mash coming, a roasted keto mash, in our 5-ingredient cookbook dropping December 1st. This is really cool. They also have broccoli and green beans. Very happy to see that. What else was new and exciting here? This. Maybe I've been sleeping on it before, but I've done a jam and jelly review. And with jams and jellies, number one, it has to be organic because all fresh fruit that is used for jams is on the Dirty Dozen. And they almost always have cane sugar. One of my favorite brands, I think I just ran out last night. I did, is Crofters. Crofters makes my favorite no added sugar one. Well, now Trader Joe's, maybe they copied them too, is jumping on that train. So this is organic strawberry fruit spread. Organic's a must with stuff like strawberry. But look at the ingredients. Organic strawberries sweetened with white grape juice, and that's it. Fruit juice concentrate is how you want to sweeten jams and jellies, and this only has 5 grams of added fruit juice concentrate per serving. The one from Crofters has 4 grams, so it's slightly less, but avoid cane sugar, avoid the fake sugars like sucralose and Splenda in jams and jellies. This is fantastic, a really, really cool product. It's soups and stews and chili season. Trader Joe's does have some really good soups. Watch my fall haul that Art and I did back in store last year. That was back when we were actually able to fly under the radar, Trader Joe's, and now they notice me immediately and they're like, get out of here, FlavCity.
You were about to say allowed to.
Yeah, and I was never allowed to. We just got under the radar. We did some really, really like undercover kind of stuff there. This is a spicy organic, USDA organic, Pozole Verde soup. I was blown away at the ingredients here. So there's a ton of vegetables in here, and they're all organic. So organic hominy, which is corn, non-GMO. All these vegetables are organic. A touch of agave syrup. I don't love agave syrup because it's technically high in fructose, but it's so little that it shows 0 added, so I'm not concerned. And always look at the oil they use at Trader Joe's. EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. Everything else is super clean. I'm going to try this maybe for lunch, and then I'll leave a comment down in the description box along with a review of all these. I don't have time to eat them all now, but I'll leave a review down below. Trader Joe's is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We've talked about this in many Cheat Age videos. Sometimes they use best-in-class oils like EVOO, and then for a product that's very similar, they'll use the worst oils like soybean or canola oil. So luckily we got the good one for that one. Very, very cool. This is super cool. Watermelon jerky, like what the what? I can't wait to crack this open. I thoroughly expected to look at the back and see that it's sweetened with cane sugar or some kind of oils on there also. Nope, just organic watermelon. Now watermelon doesn't have to be organic, right? But it's nice that it is. These are all natural carbs and natural sugar in there. Very cool, probably summer treat. You know, summer's obviously over. It's quite nippy today in Chicago, but that's super duper cool. We love fermented foods because fermented foods have natural probiotics which feed your gut bacteria. We've talked about that little container of fermented sauerkraut at Trader Joe's. It's good quality, not the best price, but now they have this, spicy fermented kimchi. I'm not the biggest fan of kimchi. I'm going to try some at lunch today, but fermented is the key word. More fermented foods, the better for your immune system, the better for your gut, and your gut is the backbone to your health. Look at this, cabbage, radish, onions, red pepper powder, garlic, vinegar, that's it. This is the kind of food you want to eat. We'll see how spicy it is. Make sure to check my notes down below for that. And then I have a few things I took pictures of at Trader Joe's. I didn't want to buy them because they weren't Bobby approved, but let's get into the pumpkin theme because it's officially pumpkin spice season. They have a pumpkin protein drink there. Don't be tempted to get it just because it's pumpkin spiced. Look at the ingredients. It's made with soy protein. I hate GMO soy protein. Even if it is non-GMO, which I don't believe that kind of ingredients at Trader Joe's are. Soy protein is high in omega-6 fatty acids, which is inflammatory. You don't want soy protein. Natural flavors, and look at the bottom of the ingredients, carrageenan. Please, Trader Joe's, my friends in Monrovia, which is burning now. It's like terrible wildfires. I hope everyone's okay who's watching in the West Coast who's have those terrible fires. Stop using carrageenan. It's a horrible seaweed emulsifier that's bad for your gut and it's inflammatory. We don't want carrageenan. Use guar gum, use any other kind of emulsifier. Just don't use carrageenan, please. Then they have this pumpkin ice cream, which actually has cleanish ingredients, but the sugar is maybe the highest I've ever seen in my life. A 2/3 serving of their pumpkin seasonal ice cream has a whopping 34 grams of sugar. You guys, 34 grams of sugar is 9 teaspoons of cane sugar. At that point, I say it's not ice cream anymore, it's frozen type 2 diabetes. And I'm serious, that's way too much sugar. You're better off having like the like Halo Top style Trader Joe's ice creams that have the low to no sugar added. Way, way better. And there's 2 more things I want to come back to later on. What else do I have here? This is a new dressing. My favorite dressings at Trader Joe's live in the produce department. We've talked about their Green Goddess ones and their like their almond butter one that are fantastic. This one's new to the roster. Check this out, Arthur. Spicy cashew butter dressing. Now, it's cold pressed, so it has to live in the fridge. Ingredients are amazing. Cashew butter, which makes it nice and creamy. And then look at this. It's actually using coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. And then everything else is super duper clean. A little bit of maple syrup in there, but we're talking about 1 gram of added sugar per 2 tablespoons. I'm totally down with that. This is super cool. I would crush this all day long. Keep in mind, it won't last quite as long as the dressings on the shelf because it's not high heat pasteurized. It's more high temperature, short time, not UHT, which is ultra high temperature. So that's great. What else do we have here? There's a couple of things I want you to notice in the oils aisle. We have a video, I think it came out before this video, about avoiding fake olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil. And it turns out that Trader Joe's has one of the better extra virgin olive oils. And it's specifically, you have to get the Greek Kalamata, EVOO. That's a great olive oil that's tested to be real extra virgin olive oil. The odds are that you're buying fake extra virgin olive oil. Watch that video as soon as this is done. The majority of the ones at the supermarket are fake and don't meet the qualifications to be EVOO. That one is great. But they do have cold pressed avocado oil there. And I do love me some virgin cold pressed avocado oil. I've been using this one from Chosen Foods. The color and the aroma and the flavor are so vibrant, but it has to be Mexican avocados pressed in the US. Chosen Foods does it right, Primal Kitchen does it right. Look at the bottle, I took a picture there. It's Mexican avocados produced and shipped in Spain. That's a problem. Does that make any sense logistically? Hey, we're gonna pick them from the Michoacan region of Mexico. That's where almost all avocados come from. And then ship her across the old sea to Spain. The problem is Spain is known to cheat in the oil industry unless you get really good oils. Like I have a great Spanish EVOO, but they're known to cheat. And then they ship it back. I would not buy that. Once again, Trader Joe's fans and people watching corporate, I would change that. It's not a good technique. And then down below on the low rack, they have ghee, organic ghee spray in the non-propellant chemical container. I almost jumped out from joy when I saw that, but then look at the bottle. It's ghee mixed with sunflower oil, or is it safflower oil? One of those two. Either way, it's like you're taking the best fat, organic ghee, even better would be grass-fed, and then mixing it with a plant-based, highly processed oil like sunflower, safflower oil. Oh, that hurts. I wouldn't get that one. It's so close to being good, but that's what I would notice in the oil aisle there. And then I have some old Stammy buys if you're looking for the best gluten-free pasta on the planet. I've tried them all. The organic yellow lentil and brown rice pasta. Do a close-up of this. Everyone always asks me about this when I make it on Instagram stories, FlavCity on Instagram. This has the best texture and flavor of any gluten-free pasta in the world. And what's great about it is it doesn't use simple carbs and simple starches like a lot of pastas do. It's nutrient-dense brown rice and yellow lentils. Avoid any gluten-free pastas that use white rice flour, corn flour, excessive tapioca starch, potato starch. That's all filler, no thriller. This is the one you want. It's really good. And then Art and I and Desi always say like, hey, we want chocolate chip cookies after dinner, but it's always like 7 o'clock and we're tired as can be and I have to put Rose to bed. We've talked about this before, but this almond flour chocolate chip cookie box mix from Trader Joe's is bomb.com. Look at the ingredients. It technically would be paleo if the chocolate chips had coconut sugar instead of cane sugar, but it's just a little bit. The primary sugar in there is coconut sugar, and it's almond flour with coconut flour. Art, how good are these? Delicious. They're so good. So tonight, as soon as we're done with our live stream on YouTube, we're gonna put these in the oven because they're quicker to make than Desi's scratch-made 5-ingredient one coming in the upcoming cookbook, which by the way, the pre-order link is live. I'll put the link down below for our 5-ingredient semi-homemade cookbook with expert shopping advice, giving you all the tools to buy the best stuff at the grocery store and make 5-ingredient healthy meals. I'm super excited about this book. I'll put the link down below. And what else? All right, I think that's it. I'm glad I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a couple months because I saw a lot of new and exciting things. Let's end this video with a shot. Do I do shots of tequila, vodka? No, I do an Acerola shot because it's chilly out today. It's good. It's tart and sweet. That's what you want to buy at Trader Joe's, my friends. Leave a comment down below. Let us know where else you want us to go. Art and I recently went to Big Lots. I'm dying to go to Grocery Outlet, Big Box Outlet, and Lidl. We just don't have any here, so a road trip might be in order for all that good stuff. FlavCity t-shirts are, I believe they should be out. I'm gonna put a link down below. We're just fine-tuning the colors. Made in the USA, very high quality, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, share. The only way our channel keeps growing, the only way we keep helping people, but the best quality stuff in their old bodies is by you spreading that FlavCity love. But my man Art and I will see you soon. And we leave you like we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Later, y'all.